What up, what up, what up, what up? You know it is SP the Ghost.
It's your boy Shiglo Cello XD Block, Silverback Gorilla up in here.
It's a kid Yuck Mouth, man.
Check out my homie Prince.
My homie, Prince James.
Crown TV.
Crown TV.
Crown TV Courts, you heard?
Where they break down cases, man.
We use like high-profile court cases to teach the young ones.
To show y'all how these RICO and gang laws work, you dig?
To show these youngins like, yo, man, that everybody, like, this was really gonna happen if you get into this, man. That's how the court's gonna treat you.
No gossip, no speculation, no weirdo shit, man.
Ghost told you so. LOXD Block. Shout out to the homie Prince.
Tap in, man. Crown TV Courts. Yada da, boy.
Yeah, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to Crown TV Courts. I go by the name of the Crown Prince. I want to thank y'all for tuning in and thank y'all for the continued support y'all have shown this channel. I greatly appreciate y'all. Today we are talking about Rallo's bond hearing. I told y'all I would be in attendance. In attendance, I was. We're going to talk about everything that went great, went as expected, and the things that went wrong. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. So because we were in court today, I do have notes. I will go to those notes when and if I need them because I do not want to forget anything. I want to start with the setting. I do not recommend going to any of these smaller court dates and hearings unless you are media and unless you know which dates are important to show up at. Number one, you might not see anything at all. Number two, it is dangerous. And because it is dangerous, these buildings are moving on COVID time. It's very hard to navigate. Like I said, you may not get in the courtroom. And because of that, you may have to do media things to get the information that you want. And if you are not media, you may not be up for all that. Now, most people apparently got the message, everybody except me. There were only 5 people in attendance today, 4 important people plus me. There was Rallo's manager, there was the head of Rallo's security team, and the ex-police officer that we've been talking about. I got to talk to him a little bit. There was the real estate agent who is in charge of the place that Rallo hopefully will be moving into soon. I got to talk to her a lot. And then there was the bigwig, the founder of Empire Distribution, Ghazi Shami. And I think there was no representation from QC. We know QC is back in Rallo. I think this decision was probably made because it is a better look. Ghazi Shami, not only way bigger, but there are some issues with QC most people may know about. Now, Rallo looked good. Rallo looked like Rallo with a face mask and a lot more weight. He looked to be in good spirits, and that's the most that I can say about Rallo. Now I want to get into what actually happened inside the courtroom. Now, I told y'all we would be talking about what went great today, the things that went wrong, and the things that went as expected. And I'm going to save y'all a lot of time. The only thing that really went great today is that the things that needed to go as expected went as expected. And what I mean by that is that the defense's main purpose today was to back up all of the things that we've been talking about on this show for the past couple videos. I told y'all that the judge in this case wanted some important information from Rallo, where he would be living, where he would be working, and who would be watching / monitoring Rallo while he was out on bail. So that basically explains everybody who was present in court today except for me. So I'm not going to drag out each particular testimony. I can talk about what went wrong by addressing the prosecution's rebuttal. All right, so the head of the security team / ex-officer was the first person to testify. And in his testimony, he basically talked about his role as the head of security. And he told the court basically that he is not the person that is going to be following Rallo around. He is going to be more of a supervisor. He is somebody that is going to be on call and who is going to call and check in on something like 16 plus other ex-officers and the likes that are under him. Now, the prosecution's obvious first objection to that was, why are we talking to somebody who is not going to be there? Even though in the defense's case, it makes the most sense to have this guy who is the head of security come in and speak for the security instead of dragging 16, 17 people in the middle of a pandemic. The bigger issue that he addressed not only applied to the officers, but also applied to everybody else there who was there testifying for Rallo, and that is that all of these people are either on Rallo's payroll or have some vested interest in Rallo being free. And the underlying tone of that is that they will say or do anything to keep Rallo free because it's how they get paid. Now, the prosecutor also asked the judge about these ex-officers' responsibility to the court, meaning that who's to say that if these ex-officers see something or see Rallo do something illegal, that they are going to say something or do something about it. And the judge interjected at that point and basically confirmed that these ex-officers have absolutely no responsibility to the court. So the prosecution stated that that was something that he was, quote, very worried about. Now, here is the big thing, because when the defense was up talking, he made the argument that we all make, that this is a weed case and that it's not that big of a deal, that Rallo should at least be out on bail. Now, when the prosecution got up and talked, he basically dropped a bomb on the courtroom, something that we've never heard before. He started talking about weapons and other crimes, and he tied them directly to Rallo, saying that there is a likely superseding indictment coming, and that is a big problem for Rallo. Remember, we are saying that this case hinges on this decision about the weed and the private planes and the search warrants. If this superseding indictment takes this case in another direction, none of that is going to matter anymore. It's going to become a whole nother case. So I want to know what y'all think about this. This is basically the wrap up of the whole day. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Crown Prince. Peace, y'all. I need y'all to check out crowntvnews.com for updates and stories that you may not necessarily find on this channel. Also, if there are stories that you are interested in seeing on this channel, you can hit me up on Instagram at CrownTVOfficial. Also, you can email me at info@crowntvnews.com. Thank you.
You look out your window and see people enjoying a beautiful day, but you can't because you need to wait for hours at the tax office to do your taxes. Those days are over. Let Who's Your Tax Man help you. We do tax preparation, individual and business. And best of all, you don't have to leave home. With our virtual tax prep service, submit your documents to our secure and encrypted portal. We use the same level of security your bank uses for online banking. We are licensed and bonded, and you'll get the maximum refund guaranteed. Call us at 1-800-951-9591, 1-800-951-9591, or visit us at who'syourtaxman.com.